All right. Hey guys, welcome to TimeWarp Records. Welcome to Cosplay Comedy Night. Guys, we got some special beatboxers in the house tonight. Give it up for Zom-B and Rhino. They're gonna kick things up for us for about the next 10 minutes, and then we're gonna bring up Chrise and the Cosplay Comedy Show. Well, we'll go. All right, cool guys. Here we go. Enjoy.
Rhino, Zom-B. You guys want to hear drum and bass?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they're gonna do like a half-hour set at the end of the show. But right now, coming to the stage, give it up for Mr. Greg Harty.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. My destructive powers of a super villain. I was actually I am wearing a costume. I'm the Punisher if you ran out of paint. Here we go. This is a comic book crowd, right? Woo! Give it up. Marvel versus DC and whatnot. Woo! Are we a Marvel crowd? Marvel crowd?
Yeah, oh yeah.
DC crowd. Woo! Okay, that was weak, guys. Are we a Marvel crowd?
Yeah!
Or a DC crowd?
Yeah!
And I'm doing Batman jokes.
Yeah!
There we go. Oh, wait, yeah, give it up for these guys again. That was pretty awesome. Thank you very much. It was very badass. Batman jokes. I would like Batman a hell of a lot more if it weren't for the one rule. Do we know what the one rule is? Batman doesn't kill anybody, no matter what they do. First of all, anybody that has like one rule is a dick, right? It's redneck sheriff shit. That's like, we only got one rule in this town. What the fuck you... Way to overcomplicate things, huh? Batman's like, I got one rule, one line I won't cross. And I'm like, just one? Really? If it would get the Penguin to confess? Is this a beatbox? Is that you? Is that you or me? Is that, okay. It's probably me, don't worry. I'm like, really, just one rule? If it would get the Penguin to confess, it's me, yeah. If it would get the Penguin to confess, would you blow him? Batman would be like, oh, no, and I'd be like, so it's at least 2 rules then, right? It's at least 2 rules? I couldn't be Batman's friend. Because I would just needle him all the time. Every time the Joker murdered somebody, I'd just be like, oh, Batman. Remember the 500 times you caught him? Wouldn't it be nice if like you had prevented any of this? Any time he's like, if I kill him, I'm just as bad as the criminal scum. And I'm like, that's just horrible logic. You're supposed to be a good detective. If you kill Adolf Hitler, you're not as bad as Hitler. You're way better than Hitler. Like, you don't want to kill the Joker? Fine. Cut his hands and feet off so he can't escape and murder people all the time. Why would you cut his hands and feet off? Batman's like, ah. I'm like, that's the problem. The problem is you didn't think about this because you're just a bored rich kid who was like, I want to be a vigilante, but none of the hard stuff. It's like, fuck you. Everybody knows Batman is effectively the asshole at your office who just weasels out of hard work. The boss is like, I want the reports on my desk ASAP. And everybody's like, oh, fuck, the boss is pissed. Where's Batman? He went on a coffee run. He always goes on a fucking coffee run. 3 hours later, Batman walks in. He's like, I got lattes and cappuccinos. Hey, remember to put my name on that report, guys. Fuck you, Wayne. Sorry, this is all comic booky. I'm in sketch mode right now. Woo. Yeah, Batman, like, that's why he was a superhero. He couldn't get a job. You can't get a job with that attitude. Like, if you go in, they're like, hey, listen, Bruce, none of these reports. Man, this is... None of those reports are done, Bruce. Why isn't the reports done? He's like, well, I have one rule. I don't do fractions. What? You're a fucking accountant. He's like, well, criminals do fractions, like when they're dividing up the drugs. So if I did fractions, I'd be no better than the criminal scum. And it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, Bruce, would you just do the work? And he's like, you know that line between the top number and the bottom number? Yeah, we do. It's the fraction line, Bruce. You'd be like, that's the one line I won't cross. That's the appropriate response to that joke. Oh, man. The reason they made that, so Batman used to murder people all the time, used to kill people. And the reason they changed that joke is we had like censorship in the 40s and 50s. They had this whack job psychiatrist, this ultra. And the psychiatrist was like, comic books are making kids violent, drug using, and also comic books make kids gay. And in the 40s, they were like, no fucking way, get rid of comic books. So they made all these rules. And that's just absurd. It's like, comic books might, like reading comic books. This is just, reading comic books might make you gay, but there's no way to prove that because they definitely prevent you from getting laid. There we go. We're in a golden, oh son of a, stop walking near the speaker, moron. We're in a golden age right now. Best movies are comic book movies. Best show on television, what is it? Best show on TV. What do we got?
Daredevil.
No. Some random shit. He's right. He was right. It was it's Game of Thrones, guys. Come on, sexy Dungeons and Dragons, huh? I thought this was a Comic-Con crowd. I love Game of Thrones, but I'm not even sure that it's I'm not sure that it's a television show. I think it was a social experiment with awful results. Like some scientist was like, hey, I got a few $1 million. I'm gonna find out how long it takes for society to accept incest. And they were like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, watch, episode 1. It's like, oh God, he's fucking his sister. That's nasty. 7 seasons later, they're like, why wouldn't he fuck his aunt? She's hot. That's great. 7 years it takes for society to accept incest. Guys, it looks like Spider-Man, your MC for the night, is ready and knocking on the door. Everybody give a big giant hand for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Is there a mic stand? Welcome to Cosplay Comedy!
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming. It's me, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I know you're like, Spidey, you've put on some weight. Look, don't call me fat. I'm just retaining webbing right now, okay? Look, I can't tell if my Spidey sensor's going off or if my Spidey Spanks are on too tight right now. Is anyone? Oh yeah, I put on, look, I'm an Avenger now. You're gonna put on this amount of weight when you're eating lunch with the Avengers. Everyone gets their own pizza. Have you eaten with the Hulk or Thor? Those guys, they're definitely getting their own large Papa John's. How's everybody doing? Is there a crowd? I can't even see. Yeah, okay. You just don't like Spidey's quips. Okay, that's all right. You'll get Spidey's thwips. I don't know. I know, Spidey, where are the web shooters? Look, these LA gun laws are insane, okay? They made me check them at the door. Look, when you take web shooters out of the good guys' hands, then only bad guys will have web shooters. You know, like Venom or Carnage or Ted Cruz. That guy definitely has something on his arm, I don't know. Or something up his sleeve. What? Spidey, why have you put on so much weight? Look, I'm Hollywood now, okay? I'm not... nobody thwips in LA, right? I took an Uber here. Look, these buildings aren't even 2 stories tall. How am I supposed to web sling? I'm basically... In LA, I'm basically the Flash with a better costume, you know? I'm running everywhere. Well, like I said, I got an Uber. It was Ghost Rider, so... His movie bombed, so, you know, hey, he does some lift. I get it. Yeah. I don't web sling anymore. You crawling up a wall at this weight is not very flattering at all. Okay, it's always ass first. You always look up, and there I am, like, oh. Never a good angle on Instagram when you're 43 pounds overweight. Okay, that's. Sorry, not enough personal Spidey. I'm big Hollywood now. I live out in Thousand Oaks. You know, like hell, Harry Potter wishes he could live in my gated community. You know, big money now. $1 billion at the box office. Like, it's like me, Anakin Skywalker, Harry Potter, and like one of those minions. That's it. That's my level. $1 billion at the box office. Hey, I don't know what took me so long to come to Hollywood. They're like, oh, you'll sell out, Spidey. You know, don't go LA. I'll tell you what, they embraced me out here. Tobey Maguire, he brought me into his clique. It's like Toby, me, Leo, Topher. We play poker on Tuesdays. We chase tail on Fridays. Yeah, you know. I am an Avenger now. They've been asking me for years to be an Avenger, but there was never any good pay. Like, the first time they asked me was in the 60s. You know, Captain America was making less than Adam West? The actor. Rest in peace, the best Batman, right? Am I right? Thank you. Although I did work with Michael Keaton this summer, and that That guy was a Dark Knight without the costume on. I'll tell you, that guy's cold. Where did that baby go? Please. I'm on stage. I can't do it. You're gonna make me quit my set to save the kid? That's so Spider-Man, you know? I was looking at all these records. I was like, I remember seeing the Beatles. Well, no, I didn't see the Beatles because I was chasing down Doc Ock. Or I didn't see the Talking Heads because the opener was on when someone knocked down the building. It's just the life of a Spider-Man. I don't know. Make noise if you saw my new movie this summer. Yeah? They finally gave Spider-Man a little flavor, right? They just did you Zendaya. Thank you. Finally, a girl who could actually be from Queens. I've never seen any redhead models in Queens. Sorry, I spent a little bit of time there. Certainly never on the subway. I'll tell you, I don't know. 1 billion at the box office. I think this one is going to make 1 billion alone. My accountant is loving it right now. I tell you. I got a whole army of spiderlings. They said, are they henchmen? Not really. It's like an accountant. It's an entertainment lawyer. It's, like I said, ghostwriters, my Uber driver. They're not quite henchmen, but there are paid personnel. Well, you guys have obviously been loving this set, so why even bring any of my friends up? No, I have a ton of friends that I'm going to bring up here tonight. We've merged universes. This is something that has never been done legally in America, at least, but I've seen some great stuff in Mexico. We've brought together Marvel and DC and a couple, and maybe a surprise even. Ooh, what does that mean, Spidey? I don't know. You have to buy the next issue. So, without further ado, let me bring up my DC partner in crime who made this happen down here at TimeWarp. So happy to have TimeWarp host this. It's, for once, I can be like, Kyle, or Spidey. I can be like, Spidey, what happened? Oh, sorry, MJ, I didn't get home in time. I was stuck in a time warp. And for once, oh, thank you. That is obviously a DC fan. Okay, let's bring up our next comic, my partner from the DC universe. She just had a huge movie this summer. Ladies and gentlemen, from I think the Amazon or something, Wonder Woman!
The movie, right? $400 million, everybody. Woo! What do you think of that? First of all, did you guys know that Psylocke and Magneto, they have a porno? Did you guys see that? It got leaked. Just to let you guys know. So, I'm pregnant, if you can't tell. I'm kidding. I've been on a great vacation. I've been relaxing after my hit movie. What'd you guys think? It was amazing, right? Yeah. Woo-woo! What'd you think of that Israeli accent? Didn't see, not see that coming, right? But yeah, so I think that I want to be called amazing from now on. I don't want to be called Wonder Woman just because I'm really happy with the movie. Just to let you know, just to reiterate, I was created by the gods, a symbol, antithesis towards violence towards women from men. These days, just don't shave your armpits, and that'll scare off men. Woo! So, yeah, so I was a virgin for a very long time. But just like Queen Latifah, I wasn't a virgin on the lesbian side. So, I mean, I guess people figured it out from my invisible jet. But that's the thing, you know, being Wonder Woman, I finally got to be out in the front instead of being always in the middle, the superhero sandwich with Superman and Batman. I mean, is that what you want to become, is just a yes man, a yes woman? Yes, I know you have that little squiggly, annoying little thing in front of your face, Superman. And yes, Batman, I know you have parental problems, you have parental issues. And yes, Superman, I know we can't eat at restaurants or kryptonite the food. Okay? So, and I know all the Joel Schumacher movies sucked. And that's not just it, but superheroes stink. You know, Superman, that S stands for stinky. They never change their uniforms. Batman, he can't even have a air conditioner in his his suit, and they have all those nasty groupies. Catwoman. She has more bugs in the Gotham gutter. Yes, I will slut shame Catwoman. And then what's her name? What's the green one? Poison Ivy. She has vines coming out of her vajayjay. And Harley Quinn. Okay, so someone's trying to upstage me. Her name is Harley Quinn. I mean, who thought that a little jester could outsmart me, the Amazon Queen? Thank you. So in all seriousness, Superman will always love Lois Lane, and Batman will always love Robin. Yeah, I said it. There you go. But yeah, I hate Amazon.com because I'm the original Amazon. Did you hear they're going to start delivering our packages by drones? Now I could just answer the door naked. Yeah. So I want to play a game. Tie me up, tie me down. Any volunteers to challenge my lasso of truth? I'll get you a free drink. Anyone coming to the stage?
I'll do it.
Thank you.
I know what's happening.
Oh no. Lasso of truth.
All right, what's happening?
How many drinks did you have?
I had one big 40.
Tell me the truth.
One big 40
Are you starting to love me?
I love you, man.
How much?
You're cool.
Tell me the truth.
I did.
Are you having a good time?
Yeah, I'm having a great
Tell me the truth. An amazing time.
An amazing time.
Get off the stage. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm starting to slow down a little bit. I would, the DC employees, they moved a lot of the employees from Manhattan to Burbank. What an upgrade, right? But I'm getting tired of it. I'm thinking about moving to Burbank just to have a cat, have a nice little life. But I faced the worst villains in the world: Sinestro, Darkseid, and I haven't had to face a beast like the 101, the 134, the 101. That's a death trap, y'all. So Riddler, one of my good friends, he's here. We're drinking buddies now. He has to play a game, fuck, marry, kill. So Flash, Batman, and Superman. So I told him I'd probably fuck the Flash since I'm kind of lesbian. I want to get it over with. And then I would kill Superman because I'm sick of his annoying ass. And I'd marry Batman so he could explore my bat caves. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to fight some crime. Get that DVD. I don't need the money, but get that DVD. Thank you. Thank you, Spidey. Get up here.
Keep it going for Wonder Woman! I'm like the Helen Keller of superheroes up here. All right. Coming up next, we have a villain. Actually, did I break the mic stand? No. Coming up next, we have a villain from the DC Rogues. You've seen this guy in Batman the movie, and I think Batman Forever. Put your hands together for the Riddler.
Oh, hey guys. Just want everyone to know that being the Riddler, I would never ask somebody fuck, marry, kill. Just Wonder Woman doesn't do me like that. I just want to make it clear. I also have a riddle for you guys. Riddle me this. What is more disappointing? Trying to convince your parents that your stand-up comedy career is going well when you're dressed as the Riddler, or really truly believing that this is one of the coolest events you've ever done? Which one is worse? Let's see here, guys. I am a villain. Hold on, let me see if I can do this right. Do I need this? Do I need this? I don't need this. You're right, I don't. Okay, all right. Look, I have some complaints about my Batman. Greg touched on a couple of them, and honestly, most of these have to do with the films. Because if I have to see his parents die one more fucking time, I feel like I have watched his parents die so many times that I should just be Batman by now. Like every movie opens with his parents dying, and it's like, we get it. That's why you're Batman. We don't need the backstory. Like, the only person that's died more than Batman on screen is Jesus, and we gave him Easter. Like, it's. And what's up? What? Oh, sorry. They weren't talking to me. I'm sorry. It's so there's like no. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Let's see here, guys. I want to kind of shit on my universe a little bit. Because DC, I feel like we have just ruined everything that's good about good movies. I like that everybody, yeah, thank you. I like that everybody at Warner Brothers was like, guys, we need to build a universe. And you know, there was like one exec that was like, should we maybe have a planet first? Get that guy out of here. Let's start from scratch and just do it. They're like Marvel, the only smart thing Marvel did, they took like, what, 10 years to make their actual everybody come together. And DC was like, fuck it, we'll do it in one. And it's like, slow down. And I can't get on board with the Justice League trailer, guys. I'm sorry. One, because I'm not in it, but also, I can't get on board with it because aside from just how bad the graphic looks, there's also like, why is Batman riding a horse in the Antarctic? Like, nobody wanted to quite, like, you are a goddamn billionaire. Like, at least make your horse like a drone horse. At least just upgrade a little bit, just a little bit. But also, I can't deal with the Aquaman NASCAR racing bro. I can't do it. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer, but there's like 2 instances where he like jumps down into the building and he just goes, yeah! And I'm like, whoa! Just cracking 40s, like, I don't care how hard you're trying. Aquaman sucks. I don't care what you do, all right? You can do everything you want. You can make Jason Momoa, you know, NASCAR. I don't care what you do, but like, Aquaman's still kind of gay. There's no way around it. I'm sorry. He's like the, I don't know what he is. Riddle me this. I actually don't have any riddles. I'm the worst riddler. I've done this cosplay like multiple times at cons, and every single time someone's like, oh my god, the Riddler, you're so cool, tell me a riddle. I'm like, bye. So bad. I have to give props to Spider-Man because I have done actually both Riddlers. I've done this one, which is actually technically a mashup, but I've done this one, and I did do the original Riddler, the 1950s version or whatever. Probably single-handedly one of my biggest regrets of all time. I did it for Free Comic Book Day, and you know, I'm not that comfortable, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna rock this. I'm gonna rock spandex head to toe. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. Spandex is not my first go-to, guys. I don't have a lot of them in my closet, so I haven't worn spandex, and I didn't realize how tight it was in regions it probably shouldn't be around children. I didn't, and like, it was too late. It was too late. So now I'm just walking around in spandex, basically being a pedophile to children. It was awful. It was the worst experience. I went home and I burned the costume. I went to somebody else and I was like, make me something that doesn't make me scare children. Do you guys like DC or Marvel? Where do we lean? What's the DC. Where you at? DC? Woo! Who's team DC? But like actual, like you can be I'm a huge fan of Batman mainly because I fight him all the time. But are you Marvel?
I grew up DC and then started to go the other way now. But
okay. I feel like most people are like Batman and then all Marvel movies, like that's their split. Like that's how everybody falls. And they're like Superman, he's basically an illegal immigrant. That's I don't know how well he's gonna fare in this time. All right, guys, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Riddler! Now, we were supposed to have Batman on the lineup, but, you know, he's a big-time guy. He had to drop out, but he was happy to send along his sidekick. So coming to the stage, Robin!
What's up, you guys? Norman props. Holy Will Wheaton fans, Batman. Look at all these nerds today. Y'all are nerds. Or you're here supporting a friend, which makes you nerd adjacent, and that's just as bad. But I'm glad you guys are here. Talking about nerds, I'm no better. I mean, look what I'm wearing right now, you guys. I did come straight from work. You know, superheroing and sidekicking. And, but it is Casual Friday, so Batman said I didn't have to wear any pants. Yeah, it's my favorite day. I asked him for a little bit longer of a cape so it could kind of, hold it. Sorry. I love to move, you know, I'm the young one, the spunky one in the world. But anyway, yeah, he said we couldn't afford the extra fabric for a longer cape, but whatever, he makes the decision. So, yeah, I am the boy wonder. So, Miss, I see you up there. I saw you checking out my my tube sock down there. Okay. Thank you. Okay, who am I kidding? It's an ankle sock. I'm like 13, you guys. But give it time, and I'm sure I'll graduate at least into a dress sock. So I'm hopeful. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm pretty young, so I don't even have my driver's license yet. And Batman was supposed to give me a ride here today, but the Batmobile only fits 2, so when Catwoman asked for a ride, of course I got bumped. That bitch, okay? I really hate when he hangs out with her, but when I try to give Batman life advice, he's always just like, Robin, frankly, I don't really give a blam, so... Yeah! There it is. I put a lot of effort into that prop for one bad joke, so thanks for your applause. So you're probably wondering, which Robin am I? And if you can't tell, I'm the original. Okay, I'm Dick Grayson, which technically makes all of my jokes dick jokes, okay? So exactly like every other male comedian in this city. So, great. Just fit right in. So you might have heard my past is pretty dark, kind of a bummer. Both my parents are dead, but that whole scene was a total circus. So you know, maybe I'm better off that way, right? So you know, but it's okay. I'm doing fine. I got over it. I moved right on, like any adolescent boy would, by running around in tights with a much older rich man and being in dangerous places with dangerous people. So where is Chris Hansen when you need him? Anyway, you know, but life is pretty normal, okay? You can't really judge us by our outfit choices, wearing spandex all the time. Have you guys been to a Starbucks recently, okay? I'm pretty sure that skin-tight clothes is like the required outfit for any woman between the ages of birth and death. So, you know, it's normal now. But life is kind of normal for me. It's not that bad. I'm really grateful for Batman. He's kind of turned my life around, and I try to show him gratitude when I can. I was shopping the other day, and I saw the perfect gift for him. It was a little gadget. I was at Sharper Image. In this timeline, it's still open, so, but not Blockbuster. So, but anyway, I was shopping at Sharper Image. It's pretty much like Sky Mall, but for people on the ground. So, but yeah, I was shopping, and I got him the gift, and I feel so good about it, but now I've got a little conundrum, okay? I don't know whether I should hang on to it and give it to him for like Father's Day or National Employers Day, or like maybe even Valentine's Day. No, that's wrong. God, I've got so many emotions, you guys. It's my teen angst, okay? Sometimes I could be a real titan. It's just... So, you know, it is pretty unique being a Robin out there in the superhero world. It's kind of different. You know, we're kind of like the interns of the superhero world. So, you know, like Wonder Woman or Wolverine, if you guys need me to get you a coffee or organize your calendars later, I am available all the time at my Gmail, so just let me know. But Batman, you know, Batman goes through Robins faster than the Hulk goes through purple pants, you guys. Just one right after the other. Man, I was thinking about this, I really hope the Hulk shops at Costco. I think it would make sense, you know. But if he's gonna do that, he should get an ID card as both the Hulk and Bruce Banner, because if you look at all different from that photo, they will kick your ass out of line. So it's just life advice. Like I said, I don't drive, so I've got a long ride with me on public transit on the way home tonight, but don't worry about little old me. I've got my trusty kidnapper repellent bat spray right here, okay? It's awesome, works like a charm. It has not been FDA approved since the 1960s, but I got a guy, so. No, it's perfect though. Anytime an attacker kind of comes forward, I just grab my spray and, I just aim it right at him and I'm like, psh, oh my God, you guys. I think I just sprayed that into the crowd. You know what, you guys are gonna be fine. Everything's cool. Alfred, get my lawyer Harvey Dent on the phone, okay? And Clark Kent, if you were watching Buddy Old Pal, please do not put this in the Daily Planet tomorrow. And, also, I heard that Spider-Gwen killed Peter Parker. So anyway, I gotta go, bye.
Keep it going for Robin! Great set! With a costume like that, he's guaranteed to grow up to be Republican, I think, right? All right, your next comic coming to the stage. This guy he's a legend. He's an X-Men. He's Canadian. He just had a great solo film where he's an old man. Even he's like Jack Nicholson. He's even better with age. Ladies and gentlemen, old man Logan.
Is this working? This is on? All right.
I want to turn it up a little.
Yeah, we might want to turn this up a little bit. What's up, everybody? Wolverine here. You can call me Logan. I'm the very best at what I do, but what I do is very nice. It's true, my real name is Jack Howlett. They should have called me Wolverine. But they didn't. Some people know me as Weapon X. X is the unknown. It's true, I'm Canadian. I'm Canadian. Don't get it twisted. I know Canadian bacon isn't as good as real bacon, okay? It's just like thinly sliced bacon. They ought to just call it prosciutto. Makes no sense whatsoever. And they put it on pizza with pineapple and jalapenos. They call it Hawaiian pizza. That doesn't make no sense. Jalapenos are Mexican, Canadian bacon is Canadian. Pineapples are not strictly from Hawaii. I don't get it. You know what I hate? I hate when people rub me the wrong way. And then I'm like, who taught you how to give a hand job? Get it. I did go on a date with that Wonder Woman. That chick's a freak. She tied me up with that last one and made me tell the truth. That shit's freaky! You don't ask a man to tell the truth. That's insanity. But then again, you're a woman, so of course. Just saying. I don't know. Canada's not a bad place to grow up, guys. We got hockey. Hockey's a real sport. Punch each other in the face. Skate around on ice. Not that faggy kind of ice skating, but like real ice skating. Nothing wrong with faggy ice skating if that's what you're into. I'm sorry, I'm not a politically correct superhero, okay? Damn. What are you guys, beatboxers? The hell is a beatboxer? But I play one on TV. Guys, I'm just saying. I'm the very best at what I do, but what I do is not very nice. That's my catchphrase if you don't know that, guys. That's the Wolverine catchphrase. I just thought I'd throw it out there. I'm not gonna whip out the claws tonight, okay, guys? You know why? No finger banging when the claws come out. No finger banging at all. It sucks. Ladies are like, Wolverine, you're a manly man, but trim those nails. Keeping them away tonight. I trimmed my nails tonight. I got a manicure just for this show. Just in case, you never know. Sometimes superheroes have groupies. You know Spider-Man. You know. They want to go swinging on that web. Come on, Spider-Man. Put me up on your web hammock. Superman knows. Thinks Lois Lane all over the world. Hooked up with that Jane Grey one time, too. Why not? Firefox. She was a fox. Just saying. I'm a Wolverine, people. I'm a Wolverine. Some people call me a skunk bear, but I don't stink. I don't know why they would call a Wolverine a skunk, but it makes no sense. Like that Canadian bacon pizza Hawaii shit. I don't get it. I do not get it. I hate when I get tied up. My hands are tied. I can't help you out, man. My hands are tied, and I forgot my safe word. It's no good. It's like being between a rock and a hard place, and you forgot your jackhammer. It's no good. It's no good, people. Anyway, I like the freaky ladies sometimes. I got set up with this date on Tinder. There's superhero Tinder. The girl told me she was into role playing and rough sex. I was like, all right. And when I would start making out, and she was like, I want you to raid me like I'm your prison bitch. So I shanked her and I fucked her in the ass. That's great. All right, guys, that's my time.
Keep it one for Logan, my favorite closer of all time. That's the first time I've seen him perform sober, actually, so that was very nice. Our next comic coming to the stage. Look, I work at the Daily Bugle, so I've known this guy. I've seen this guy in the bylines for decades. He's one of the ace reporters for the Daily Planet. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Clark Kent.
Spider-Man, ladies and gentlemen. Because of my glasses, people often tell me I look like Superman, and I think that's ridiculous. I wear glasses so I don't look like Superman. I wish I were Superman. Superman could leap over tall buildings in a single bound. I have arthritis in my knees. I'm lucky I could walk up a flight of stairs. Superman has X-ray vision. My vision is impaired. And he has amazing stamina. I finished before I could even get my pants off. I guess that's one way I'm faster than a speeding bullet. Fake news is a big thing now. And I'm okay with that because I'm a fake reporter. I come from a town that's so small.
How small is it?
It's called Smallville. All right, I'm going to bring it down a little bit. I'm an orphan. I lost my parents due to an unstable radioactive core. It tore my world apart. Okay? But my foster parents, they're really good to me. You know, they've always made me feel like I belong to the family and never once made me feel alienated. But dude, shh. You may have noticed that I am somewhat mild-mannered. And I've been working with my therapist to try and change that. So I've been doing self-affirmation exercises. Every morning I wake up, I look in the mirror, and I say, I'm intelligent, I'm handsome, I'm super, man. Boy, I hope he's okay. Hope you guys don't mind if I get a little comfortable. I am Superman. What's up, citizens of Earth? Hey, you like my suit? Yeah. My foster mother made me this suit. It's impervious, nothing could pass through it except for sewing needles. I know you're all thinking, Superman, where have you been? We need you now more than ever. Well, I'm sorry, but I only fight power-mad American billionaire business magnates who are super intelligent. No intelligence, you're on your own. Sorry. Besides that, I'm taking a break. I'm retired. I'm 78 years old. It's time. It's time for some me time, you know? So I thought I'd give stand-up comedy a try. You know, and here I am, performing stand-up in a record store. Dream come true. But you know, it's not easy being Superman. It's not. You know, I can't have sex with Earth girls. And it sucks. Because when you're Superman, Earth girls are easy. But it's dangerous. I once sneezed and took out an entire solar system. Imagine what I could do to a uterus. Oh, that worked in the bathroom. I did it a second ago. But I'll tell you, you know, there's more to me than these muscles and my chiseled, handsome features. I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a plane. I'm more than a pretty face alongside a train. And it's not easy to be me. Hopefully they'll sell some 5 for Fighting records now. But before I go, guys, let me just tell you something. You know, there's a little bit of Superman in all of you. And no matter what, no matter how tough it gets, just remember, if you can't disarm that nuclear missile in time, throw it into space. If your annoying girlfriend keeps putting herself in harm's way just so you would rescue her, throw her into space. If you don't like your president, and aim for the sun. Thank you. I'm Superman.
Keep it going for Clark Kent. Very funny, very funny. Our next comic coming to the stage. You've seen him briefly in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's come all the way from like 1,000,000 light years away. Put your hands together for The Watcher!
I can confirm with the knowledge of 1,000 millennia that those were some pretty dope beats. I am The Watcher. I had a brief role in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Not speaking, granted. Thought I was getting a line, didn't really work out, but, you know, they said maybe on the 3rd one, it should be good. If you're not familiar with me, I live on the moon, and I belong to an ancient race of people who travel, not people, they're more beings, but they're beings that travel the world passing their knowledge on to lesser forms of life. Dumb. But one of our first attempts at passing knowledge on was on the planet Scalaris, where we shared with them our nuclear technology. Didn't really work out the way we planned. Just keep a heads up, you know, on your end for that whole nuclear thing. I am a watcher, I live on the moon. I watch shit. I know what you're up to, you fucking creeps. And, yeah, this is the Marvel vs. DC show. Put your hands together! Still sick beats. Let's talk about the brief and admirable entry of the DC Films film line. It's kind of redundant, but let's be forgivable. Wonder Woman was here earlier. $400 million and no third act. That's impressive. It was a bit of a cop-out. Come on, it's to put all of the Kaiser and the Austro-Hungarians' empire's failings on Greek mythology. Come on, guys. That's just nationalist pride. Yes, maybe not funny, but incredibly accurate. Suicide Squad, that's what I called all my friends that I went to go see that movie with, because they killed themselves because of the convoluted editing. Another solid burn from old Watcherman. Oh man, I arrive at great moments of remarkable significance in human history. I am only on Earth to do this show, and then there's a Game of Thrones viewing party on Sunday. Really amped about that. Of all the things I've watched, I really thought it was going to peak at that attack on Jaime Lannister's gold supply line. But what's this? Last episode? Ice Dragon, oh my. I don't know what's coming next. It gets lonely on the moon. When you watch someone's life and you feel like you're invading, like you're like, oh, I'm just like over this guy's shoulder. So you just try to just watch the TV, you know, as much as you can. I'm halfway through season 5 of Mad Men. I'm pretty sure this Bobby Kennedy guy's got a good shot at the nomination. That is a joke. I am an omniscient being recording all events for the end of the universe. I'm like a DVR, and there's only one Twitter account, and it's mine. Hey guys, looking good. I am, as I said, an interdimensional being of great knowledge and wisdom, and pretty good calves. I don't want to toot my own horn. Thank you for shrugging.
It's good.
It's all right. What television shows do you guys like? Yes, I am doing crowd work. Come on, what do you like? Go ahead. 24, Jack Bauer. The same initials as James Bond and Jason Bourne. I think Bond came before. Doesn't matter. The first show set in real time. Actually, I think Hogan's Heroes was the first show set in real time. 24, a close second. Truly, damn it. Truly, the greatest of all of Donald Sutherland's sons. Yes, phonetic alliteration is a big part of my deal, yo. All right, guys, I'll leave you with this. Being prescient of all time and knowledge, I have seen many movies backwards, but I have to tell you, some movies are better in reverse. Like Human Centipede. It's an incredibly uplifting film where 3 people reverse crawl backwards out of a tragedy and are unsold into freedom. Good night, everybody.
The Watcher! Our next comic represents DC. Is going to be part of the Justice League coming out later this year. Put your hands together for Green Lantern!
You don't even know who the fuck I am? Does anybody even know who I am?
Ryan Reynolds, put your mask on.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Don't get me confused with that 2 guys, a girl, and a pizza place guy. I don't even get that fucking reference. God damn it. I'll put my mask on.
There you go.
Fuck you. Healing bastard. Alright. I don't know what to say other than fuck the Justice League. They do me no justice. I'm just getting shat on left and right. Nobody cares. They can't stand to me. You can't do shit. Like, I'm the most powerful motherfucker in the Justice League. Why the fuck would I answer to any of these rat bastards? Superman? Come on. Kryptonite is green. Fuck you. Batman? I pretty much own the Federal Reserve. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? I am. By the way, legalization, Colorado, Washington, Los Angeles, you can thank me. You're welcome. The fuck? They're writing a sitcom about my life. First episode's called Test Pilot. See, none of y'all know who I am. Y'all don't know who the fuck I am. My name's Hal Jordan. I was in the military. I crashed my plane because, you know, I was doing what I was supposed to do. Suddenly I get sideswiped by some asshole. I crash into the ground. Some alien fucker's all like, touch me. Touch me. You're so pure. Touch me. It's like, what is that, an asshole on your chest? Next thing I know, I'm flying around the fucking galaxy. Damn it. Batman, that little bitch, fucking crying about his parents dying? What are you, an emo kid? What the fuck? Why don't you do like the Iron Man? Fucking just drink yourself to death, Batman. How about you lose your entire home fucking town? Your entire hometown. Your mom, your dad, your dog, your grandma, your fucking first date to prom, the other chick who was cheating on you with the quarterback, like the whole town. I'm glad the quarterback died. I'm sorry, I'm a little bitter. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. I don't need money. I can make money. God damn it. Frogs, you're welcome. I get upset. I work hard, all right? I work hard. Nobody gives me any respect. I feel like fucking Rodney Dangerfield up here. And y'all don't even get that reference. Call back to your ignorance. You didn't think Green Lantern, nice guy, you know? Nice guys always finish last. Yeah, not tonight. Not tonight. Fucking A, man. What can I say? What can I say to you fucking bastards? You'll tell me one thing you know about Green Lantern besides the fact that I control the color green. How about that? Anybody, chime in. You want to know how Sinestro sounds? I used to work with that fucker. He said, "You know how? I sound just like SpongeBob. No, get back in line. 20 push-ups." He's like, if you mix Spock with Bones. All right. Gave me the light.
Wait, we have questions. We have questions for you.
Yes, let me hear it. Question in the back.
We heard you're gay and then you're Green Lantern.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's not, you know, it's not great that I have a butthole on my chest, but I'm not gay. Okay, it's an alternate universe. It's a parallel dimension where I actually go after my gay tendencies, all right? And it's not even me. It's just another Green Lantern. It's Alan Scott. It's the blonde-haired fucker who looked more like Aquaman from back in the day. You guys don't even know. It's fine. It's fine. You see, it gets all misconstrued. You're like, well, I don't know. The way he's kind of leaning when he stands, he gets all like that attitude. It seems like he might be gay. Butthole on his chest. He keeps referring to buttholes. Well, maybe. All right. Well, thanks, Logan. Thank you for your questions. Thank you, Spidey. Thank you for this great opportunity. You guys have been fucking fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next comic coming to the stage was we dated back in the 70s, but tragically she passed away. But you know, it's comic books, so 2012, she's back, and I'm so happy she could join us on the stage tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Spider-Gwen!
Woo! Keep it going for Peter Parker, guys. Give it up for him. That's what you get for drama, you asshole. No more secret identities for you. Actually, Robin blew my spot up earlier. I'm actually responsible for the death of Peter Parker in my universe. I'm from an alternate universe. So your laws don't apply to me here. So I'm just laying low for a bit till the heat dies down. Then I'm going to go back and fight some crime again. Actually, I didn't kill Peter Parker, right? Peter Parker was the Lizard, and then I fought him, and then he died, and then he became Peter Parker. You know what? Now that I'm saying it out loud, I understand why it's really hard to believe. I understand. You're right. I'll just commit to it. It's fine. I am from a different Earth. I am from Earth 65, and it is batshit crazy. And I imagine you guys don't know anything about it, because y'all have seen my cosplay, and none of you have read my book. That seems to be how it goes with everything Spider. Every time I see anybody who was like, oh my god, look at your Spider-Man bag, and I'm like, no, it's actually Spider-Gwen, and they're like, oh, I don't want to have this conversation with you anymore. They're just going to walk away. It's always like, oh, it's alternate universe where Gwen was, okay, you have a nice day. I always like when someone looks at my outfit and thinks that I'm Spider-Man, because you know all those times Spider-Man dressed in pink and white. Like that was just that classic era of Spider-Man where he was just getting in touch with his femicide. All right. It's fine. I enjoying the show so far. When Superman was up here, I noticed that the green light kept hitting him, and I'm like, oh my god, that might be kryptonite. But then he kept going, and then he kept telling punchlines. Like, oh, it's definitely kryptonite. Spider-Man's cool. We did kill a Spider-Man on my Earth, the Peter Parker, but then we replaced him right away with Andrew Garfield, and we killed him again. We're gonna replace him again with Tom Holland, because you know, God forbid we try a different spider hero one time in a movie. Like maybe we could do that. I don't know. The one that came out this summer. I mean, I'm glad that you're working. I'm really happy for you. I know you could use it. I understand. You got a nanny to pay for. It's fine. I get it. However, that movie could have been exactly the same with Miles Morales, and you goddamn know it. You know, it could have been right down to the fat friend. Like it would have been exactly Miles's book. You stole it from him. White privilege. All right. Parker. Like to watch sci-fi. I'm a big fan of sci-fi. I'm a big fan of Doctor Who. You guys, Doctor Who fans in the house? It's pretty cool. I'm really excited about the new Doctor. Although I have to say, I just think it's ridiculous when a character you've known as one gender for a long time just changes to become a different gender. I think that's bullshit.
Are you guys gonna
All right. Do you guys know how? Does anyone actually read Spider-Gwen? Does anyone read my book over here? You guys have no idea how crazy my world is. Like I am from a different Earth. First of all, I'm wearing a hood. It's really hot, and don't think I didn't commit to headband because I understand what a brand is, so I have to go for it. So I am from Earth 65, which is a little bit different than this Earth. First of all, do y'all know who our Captain America is on Earth 65? It's Sam Wilson, but it's Samantha Wilson. And she's always been Samantha Wilson. Like, Steve Rogers died when the Nazis came in. Well, I was in a hospital or something. Steve Rogers is like her Bucky. Like, that's what that is. Captain America on my Earth has always been a black woman. And you know what she did last year? She punched Trump in the face. That's a real thing that happened in my book. I know that I can just tell you anything that happened in my book and you would totally believe it, because it's like, that's a real thing. You know who the Kingpin is on my Earth? Matt Murdock. Yeah, and he beats people with his stick. It's fucking amazing. Now I'm swearing. Now I'm Green Lantern. I thought Green Lantern's biggest weakness was things that are yellow. Apparently, it's the G rating. I meant to say PG. I should have gone higher. It's fine. And relevance. Also, it is weird that DC is like, oh, we're not even going to try to make a Green Lantern movie again. We saw what happened last time. We're not going to go for it. No, they should. DC hasn't tried to make any movies yet, to be fair. So they just kind of show up once in a while, except for Wonder Woman, which is actually really good. I don't know why I'm just throwing shade on that. All right. That was a weird ad lib. Then I felt bad for it. I felt like I had to fix it. That's fine. That's the thing. Like, if you guys had read my comics, which I assumed you hadn't, you would also probably just assume I was going to do Spider-Man's act again, because all of my material is just his stuff done again. Literally, here's the villains that I've had to fight so far. Are you ready for this? The Vulture, Green Lantern, not Green Lantern, that'd be kind of fun. The Green Goblin, who is already, they just skip right to Harry. They're like, yeah, we don't need Norman, we'll just make Harry the Green Goblin. And he's also the Lizard somehow, that's a thing. And then I've also fought the Lizard, which was Peter Parker. He's dead, covered that already. Who else have I fought? Oh, the Punisher, but he was a cop. Yeah, that's all stuff that's really happening in my book. You guys, my dad is still the police captain, but he's in jail because I fought the Punisher. I don't understand how it works either. I've been reading it my entire life. I've been reading my own story, and I don't understand it. And then also, what else is there in my world? Oh, do you want to know Wolverine's name? Hey, Logan, you want to know what your name is on my Earth? What? Mr. Murder Hands. That is not a joke. That is 100% what your name is on Earth 65, Mr. Murder Hands. I like it. I'm closing on that. Thank you very much. I'm Spider-Man. Thank you. Spider-Woman really had to go out.
Keep it going for Spider-Woman! She flew in all the way from another planet. Our next comic coming to the stage is the centerpiece of the entire Marvel Cinema Universe. My mentor. He's a great all-around guy and philanthropist. Put your hands together for Iron Man!
People are constantly coming up to me and asking me, Iron Man, how do I get my wife or girlfriend to try anal sex? Constantly. Spider-Man's here tonight. Give it up for Spider-Man. You know that Spider-Man is the top grossing superhero in history? No other superhero has made more money than Spider-Man. Because as we all know, shooting white stuff all over everything just sells. But you're not the only one who does it. It's tough being a superhero. I think the hardest thing about being a superhero is saving the day from all the trouble I get you guys in. Because everything that's ever happened has been my fault up to this point. How do you guys feel about being protected by a guy with absolutely no training? I paid for the suit, but I couldn't put it on somebody who, a Marine, maybe? I just felt guilty. I do have to be picky about the crimes that I fight. Because I don't know if you know this, but this suit costs somewhere between $2 and $10 billion. Depending on which website you believe. I'm not just going to stop any crime. I'm not going to get your cat out of a tree. I'm not going to stop you from being mugged. A $10 billion suit so you can save your wallet and iPhone? It's got to be something serious. I didn't even show up for 9/11. I didn't even stop the Holocaust. But to be fair, it was 6 million Jews. If I saved them, there's no way I'm a billionaire. There's a few features that my suit has that you guys are unaware of. It has an automatic heating and cooling system, obviously, AM, FM radio. It has an espresso machine built in. I can fart in it anytime I want. It never smells. But I didn't actually put in a way for me to drink water. I get very thirsty in here. Constant dehydration. I think of what other billionaires do with their time and money. Batman can't even fly. And he named himself after something that could fly. He's not as rich as me. I don't know if you know this. Other billionaires, Bill Gates spent $400 million to give vaccines to cure polio in India. Over 200 million people got vaccines because Bill Gates donated $400 million to help cure polio. What's he making up for? What did he do wrong? Like, think about how bad the thing he must have done, where he was just like, shit, I should probably cure polio or something, because I don't know. I wonder why the rest of the superheroes run around in spandex. Doesn't seem protective. I am the only one who doesn't need a codpiece. I think the reason that other billionaires haven't gotten as far as I have is because they didn't have the same billionaire father issues that I did. And my dad didn't hug me enough. I just wanted to impress him. I do wonder how much my father would have had to beat me for me to become Michael Jackson. All he did was ignore me, and I got this far. I get compared to Captain America a lot. Right? We're linked all the time. Captain America, Mr. Blonde Hair, blue eyes, broad shoulders. Nothing says all American like that. Oddly enough, that also says Nazi Germany. People do talk about my drinking habits. I am not an alcoholic. I'm not. Are you kidding me? I just want to be able to tell the difference between scotch and whiskey. And to this point, I feel like the difference is about $50 a bottle. And the older it gets, the more it costs. Which is, as I found out, the exact opposite of how prostitutes work. I did create the arc reactor. I think the most powerful thing anybody in any comic book has ever created. Arc reactor? I hardly know her. Arc reactor? More like arcing ropes of jism. Arc reactor? More like you realize we're never actually going to come up with a solution for clean, sustainable energy, right, guys? That's not going to happen. I did want to give you guys a list of a few names that I had actually come up with. Instead of Iron Man, these are actually names that I considered before settling on Iron Man. You know, your superhero name is very important. I almost went with Man of Iron. Right? Iron Maiden. Maybe you guys will like that one. Blue Steel. Rich White Guy Saves the Day. I was originally going to go with that one. I like that one. I also considered Better Than Captain America. Just to let you guys know off the bat. Also, Sponsored by Audi Man. And the one that I really wanted to go with, but I certainly didn't, was I wish I was a Rockefeller. Because, really? Okay. I mean, being a superhero is tough, and the only reason that I have to do this job is because police aren't doing their job well enough, right? And I feel like I could help them out. I think police officers should take improv class. Because then they would learn you're not supposed to pull a gun out at the beginning of a scene. Heightens it too quickly. There's nowhere to go after that. You can't yes-and it. I don't know. I'm Iron Man.
Keep it going, Tony Stark, Iron Man! You guys have been awesome for sticking with us. We have one comic left. This guy isn't Marvel or DC. He's totally crashing the party. I hate when he does this, but he just loves being part of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most successful video game franchise heroes of all time, Mega Man!
I'm here tonight to tell you what to do if you're attacked by evil robots. Does anybody know what to do if the evil robots attack you? Initiate program, be patient with audience. I am being patient with you. If you're attacked by an evil robot, point at them with your nuclear cannon. Make sure they're lined up with your outer panty area. Otherwise, the shot could just go anywhere. And then, fire. I have been instructed tonight that apparently I am not supposed to launch a nuclear weapon in the record store. This is me giving them the finger. Sometimes I wish I wasn't the world's most intimidating attack robot. I'll never forget the day that my mentor and creator, Dr. Light, came to me and said, Mega Man, Dr. Wily has taken the robots that control our world and made them evil. The only thing that I can think to do is put a nuclear cannon on you, my cleaning robot. And I said, yes, because I'm programmed. Some of you may be wondering where Rush is, my dog companion, the robot dog that turns into a submarine or a coil or a jet. Someone called animal cruelty. We expect a heavy fine. Initiate program, delightful animal torture. Is anyone here tonight an evil robot? You'd be surprised how often that works. Especially if the evil robot runs on Android. I wasn't sure how nerdy the rest of you were going to be. And, my God, my sensors have detected that this is a comedy show. I'm going to launch a joke. An evil robot walks into a bar. The bartender says, 101101010101. Dating is hard. 1011100101. Your mom. Maybe you had to be downloaded there. I killed Iceman, the evil robot that went insane that controls your water supply. You're welcome. I don't need water. I'm a robot. I also don't think a robot that can go insane should be in charge of the water supply. That's why I voted for Hillary. Program complete. Beat dead horse. I've been informed that I am the world's most advanced fighting robot. I'm looking forward to the upgrade where I no longer need glasses. My nuclear cannon is called an arm buster because that must have sounded cool in 1987. Now it sounds like some kind of cleaning thing you buy at the 99-cent store. Program complete. Shame people economically. Well, I think you're all now much safer. I'm going to teleport out of here. I'm working on some upgrades. Thank you very much. Have a good night, people.
Cosplay comedy. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys have been amazing. Make sure pull out your phones, like us on Facebook. We take this show all over the city to some of the cons in town, and so like us on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter, and on whatever else you're on. Hey, make sure you tell all the comics we looked great because I can't see any of them. So. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to have more beatboxing on the way and more cosplay comedy in the future. We'll see you later. Bye.
Give it up for Kyle Christ, Mr. Spider-Man! Guys, coming to the stage right now, Zom-B and beat Rhino. There's gonna be an open mic if you're a comic or a musician, you want to hang out and do some stuff. But for right now, give it up for Zom-B and beat Rhino.
This is good.
Oh, this shit was dope, man. Fucking dope. Fucking dope. Whoa. Whoa.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Break it, fix it, love it, make it, and it do it, makes us wanna, run it. Work it harder, make it better, do it, makes us faster, stronger, more than ever. After I would what is
Don't test me or you'll get contested, boy.
Don't come.
Get contested, boy.
it's yeah.
Woo!